Welcome to the PTTS. Today's date is September 15, 2021. My name is Nang Hong Lam. Well, today it's different than the last few PTTS sessions videos, is where I would talk about the topic without reading from like a type out papers or something, like just freely talking about the topics. So today I'm gonna have some changes to that. I'm gonna be reading from like the type up of the sum of my discouragements is then like what happened after pointing that out, like the sum of my discouragements, and then I'm gonna be, they're all type out, all all I'm saying right now, they're all type out, and then also the having a workshop in my life, introductions, and then the having a workshop in my life, and then the final part would be why I'm getting into writing horror film reviews. That's the last part. So it's just, well, my main focus is to wanting to be on the same page for those who've been following my PTTS, or been following my life in general, so that I could be on the same page as those people. And so that's the main emphasis. So it also, at the same time, there's some changes to the PTTS sessions that I've been having, like, because I've been talking freely without reading from the type out paper. So there's that changes. And also just basically that's what it's just because of, I think, well, okay, so I'm gonna, basically that's what I'm gonna be doing, like, that's the today's sessions, that's like the whole all those things that I just listed, like I'm gonna be reading from that. But before I get to that, I just want to point out something. It's because all those writing involving like the throughout those writing, that those lists of contents that I just pointed out, the focus is, I want to point out that it's not a competitions. It's not competitions. It's not competitions. It's, I want to have some self-respect, respect, and values. And it's just that it just really I think it's sort of like, in a way, it's really, God, it's really I mean, first of all, it's there's like that whole in one of the contents where I would point it out, the curse the English language, which is a really it's a lot of degeneration in that, like the curse the English language. I would point it out that I have spent my whole life committing to the English language, and at the same time I don't even earn a penny for that. All those time committing to the English language, I have not even earned a penny. Instead, there is all this misery in my life. It's sort of like, in a way, like, why didn't I get into like a different career, like the the doctor or psychologist who have the highest paying job in the USA, and have all these sort of like these sort of heritage involved with the recognitions and associations with the doctor and psychologist. Why not be committed to something like that? Why did I commit my whole life to something that don't even earn me a penny and bring me all this miserable in my life? So sort of like in a way, there's that concept in that list of content. So it's really sort of like in a way it's that quotations like boiling point, like really get people really stirred up. It's sort of like in a way it's like, so because of these concepts it's like really stir up concepts that could really like get a person to that boiling point, like would do really things that that person would regret doing it. Like sort of like in a way it's because of these sort of boiling concepts so so that's why I'm making this sort of like, before starting reading from those lists of contests, I want to point out these sort of things so that people don't like getting smacked right away, like that impact. So I just want to make that sort of transitions to that, because of the boiling point concepts so like in a way, like I'm pointing out these boiling point concept, and it is also my life. So I gotta really stay on top of these boiling point concepts to not do some like regrettable things in my life that I would look back at it and really regret about it and things like that. So that's why I'm making these transitions also, and it's really it also affected me too. So because of having these boiling point concepts in my life, so basically just to point that out so that like I'm not misleading people about the sessions. There are all the boiling point concepts involved in the sessions that it really will stir up the persons, and some of these concepts will stir up the persons and like their values and things like that. So at the same time, I'm also, because it is part of my life to have that boiling point concept is part of my life. So I just wanted to stay on top of that so that I don't do anything that I would regret about it and things like that. So anyway, so you throughout these sessions, like this transition part, you could see me like trying to calm myself down so that I don't do like things that I would regret about it and things like that. So you will see me like trying to calm myself down throughout these sessions. So because of these boiling point concepts so anyway, and you can also see me taking these deep breaths throughout these sessions. So it's really so a lot like I was saying, it's not competitions. It's I'm trying to get some. I want some self-respect, respect, and values. It's not competitions. It's I want some self-respect, respect, and values. So value. So value, basically, that's where it all started, because of the values. That's how it all begins, because of the values. I remember, and like basically because the two main concept that I want to get to by reading out all those, the list of content that I just pointed out, the two main concept I want to get to is that my THR workshop have a 22 years history, which started on January 1999 when I was in my 8th grade years, and it's because of that, because of that events on my 8th grade years in the Pacific Beach Middle School campus. I was enrolled into Pacific Beach Middle School. So because of that events that started having that THR workshop in my life, because of that events in my life, and also it's just because, and then so like I was basically, that's what I want, like. And then the other concept is the writing horror film reviews. So it's just because of that sort of that differences. It's like like sort of in a way, like at that point of my life, like on January 1999, why didn't I just go with the writing the horror film review? So like in a way, then it would have saved me a lot of troubles in my life. Like during that point of years, like if I just begin right there, just writing horror film reviews right there, it would have saved me a lot of troubles in my life. So it's like there's that concept there also. So it's like on January 1999, just committed to write horror film reviews instead of going through that 22 years of developing my THR workshop. So like in a way, there's that concept also. So it's so basically it's the value. The value is because of the decisions that I made, and that was important decisions on January 1999 when I made that decisions to commit it to writing in my journal daily. Was that decisions I made to start developing my THR workshop. So that was a very important event in my life. So well, it's just like, I mean, the way like for people who able to